So hello, Sukriti. Namaste. Welcome. Thank you for joining all of us here in Canada. How are you today?
Thank you so much. I'm doing great. I'm just so happy we're doing this finally.
I know, me too. I'm so excited to be talking to you. I've had so many people message me and ask me how they can hear the interview from India, from all over the world, and I'm so excited
That
to
is
hear.
so sweet. Yay, finally. I'm at the airport actually, and this is like the first time I have to say your interview is really special because I've never done an interview before in my life. I'm from an airport, so this is really cool.
Oh, that's so
First thing.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Sukriti, let's start from the beginning. So have you always known that you wanted to become a singer and more specifically a Bollywood singer?
You know, the way I see it, usually the way it goes in India, especially in Mumbai, is so I'm a Delhi girl. I have been always singing, but I did have other passions as well. I just didn't know that things are going to click for me professionally until a very long time. So I was always that kid in school who went and, wanted to be a part of the annual days, intercurricular activities. I always loved singing. Like, I never had any kind of stage fright. I enjoyed that. And I think soon after, when I was like 8 or 9, I moved to Bombay because of my elder sister. Because at that time, she wanted to be, in Bollywood and try it out. And then, my dad was staying with her. I was like 9 or 10. She was 17, 18. So me and my twin sister, we both moved to Bombay because of that. And I think it was the best decision ever because I would have found it so difficult to come on my own later. And I think that's when things just started happening. I continued with my schooling in Bombay, and I just started loving music more by each day. And the atmosphere at home has always been so musical. My mom's a music teacher. Dee is into singing, and then that time she started singing for Bollywood movies. And then I think when you are at that age of 17, 16, when you're figuring out what to do, I initially wanted to be a pilot. That's what I wanted to do. Someday I'd still love to fly a plane, but singing just kind of start. The good part about being in Bombay is that usually whenever you're competing in college and school competitions, the judges who actually come and judge you are from the industry. So I remember when I was around 16, the first project that I got to be a part of, not knowing that I want to kind of do this professionally, started from there. And it was a Disney movie that I got to audition for. And it was one of those high school musicals and camp rocks where there's Jonas Brothers and stuff. They were doing Hindi versions, and that's where I hopped on to one recording and faced the mic for the first time. I loved kind of singing in person, singing for my friends, family, but that's when the professional aspect came into the picture. And since then, I started singing for all of these ads, a lot of products like Sunfeast, Colgate, things like that just started happening. And by that time I was in college and I was singing for a lot of ad jingles, and I completely enjoyed like how that went and the whole experience. And in my mind it was just experience, and I enjoyed every bit of it. And then slowly from there, I think that was the time me and my sister started performing, started doing a lot of live shows, a lot of gigs, a lot of these shows at bars and restaurants, and things just kind of came together. And then one fine day, I doing all of this kind of bagged my film debut. So that was in 2015. So that's kind of when I was like tagged as a playback singer, and then things just flew on.
Yeah, and that was the Bollywood movie Boss, right?
Yes. That was, yeah, like the first song. That was the title track of Boss, and it had Honey Singh and us. We just came in for like 4 or 5 lines, but at that time, and even to this day, to know that happened, and it was a song with Meet Bros, and we were sisters, and we were singing together. So it was really cool while that happened.
Yeah, and now your recent project with Dua Lipa, you just collaborated with Dua Lipa. That's so exciting.
Yeah, honestly, it's insane. Like, I can't even put our names together even till now. Like, I just can't see it happen. I go to bed and I think about this, and I still can't process it. Like, when you said it right now, it's the first time I thought about it again because it's insane. For me, she's my idol, and I feel like over the years, I kind of manifested it, or I don't know. It's one of those things.
Yeah, I've been watching so many TikTok movies and Instagram movies from around the world with choreographers from even China performing to your song.
That's insane. I'm so happy to hear that. Honestly,
Yeah.
wow.
I know, it's so
That's awesome.
exciting. And now,
I just figured something
Mhm.
cool right now. We both have this little thing here
I
at the
know,
same place.
I know. So I
Yeah,
was
so we've
thinking
got a
that too. I'm
connection
like,
there.
we both have a pill
Yeah,
on our chin. It's
yeah.
so
And
cool.
I've never met somebody who has it at the same place. So yes, that's awesome.
Yeah, high five to us. That's so cool. And,
Very
and
cool.
yes, Sukriti, when we look at Bollywood music trends, what do you think the new upcoming trend is? So I know there's been another shift towards remixes again. Do you think remixes are here
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
next while, or do you think there's going to be another shift?
I feel like, when it comes down to the Bollywood movies, it's about kind of the numbers actually. There's I feel like there's a lot of music for a lot of people right now. So I mean, no matter what you're trying to do, like even if a Bollywood movie has like techno tomorrow or like some other genre or like a ghazal, people, there is an audience for all sorts of music. But I mean, I don't know what to really say about the remix culture because like I've sung a few myself. Um, and I mean, there are pros and cons to it. I feel like if you get an old song and you can kind of make it your own in whatever way, if
Mhm.
it still has a little bit of originality to it, I feel like then you're good. But if it's exactly the same way and if it's packaged the same way, then I don't understand it so much. So I mean, I think at least for me, like one my turning point was when I sang Kar Gayi Chul, and it was also an existing song before that. And I remember one of my friends had played it at a random house party, and I was just like, "What is the song? What is the song? Like, it's really cool." And then literally a week down, I was recording it for a movie.
Yeah.
So and I've sung the मैंने तुझको देखा नींद चुराई मैंने for Pariniti and Amal Malik in Golmaal. That was another recreation. So I mean, I have been a part of recreations, but I feel like there are so many people, so many the next generation really doesn't know these songs existed at all. So for them, they are like original songs. So if you kind of do it well, if you kind of if you put a bit of you in it and you are original with it, I feel like it's got a long way to go.
Absolutely. And there's such fun projects too. I mean, I love remixes. I love the originals as well, but I think it keeps everyone connected,
Yeah.
keeps all the generations
Yeah.
connected.
Yeah, because I mean, as soon as you come down to the chorus, you come down to the hook, everybody's already singing it.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I think that's the fun part, right? I mean, it's just you already know the song before you've heard it. So, obviously, that helps.
Yeah. And Sukriti, what would you say one of your dream projects would be? If you had a choice to collaborate with your favorite artist, who would that be?
This is, oh God, this is like the most difficult question ever. So, my dream collaboration, I mean, honestly, it would be Dua Lipa, and it's kind of just happened. I mean, I would take a name like that, and just to
Mhm.
think that a project like that has released has definitely been on the top of my list. In fact, it happened in the same week I got COVID, and I was sick, and I knew the project was called off, and literally. Like I'm like in body pain and I'm really unwell, and I get the news that this project is coming out. So I mean, life is wild. I feel like things just happen when they have to, and there's no real timing you can imagine. But if I really want to collaborate in Bollywood, I feel like it definitely has to be Pritam Da. I feel like Pritam sir's music is something that I absolutely love. I haven't got a chance to be a part of his music, and I feel like he has a really good knack of selecting a song for you, like as an artist. So I feel like whenever I will work with him in a Bollywood movie, not really for a single or an original, I just feel like I'm totally thinking what it's going to be like. So I feel like that's definitely on my bucket list.
That's great. And any upcoming projects, anything in the pipeline at the moment?
This year has been crazy so far, and it's been so exciting. And I just want to, I mean, honestly, me and Prakriti just want to keep the momentum up, and we want to keep, releasing music. So the next single is absolutely ready, and we're super excited about it because this is gonna be like a super fun one. We've done a little bit of vibes before in terms of music, but this one's totally different. You haven't heard us like that, and I wish I could say more, but we're going to shoot it now in the first week of May, and hopefully by the end of May it'll be released and it'll be out.
Well, we're looking forward to that, all of us here. And Sukriti, would you like to leave a message with all your fans here in Canada?
uh,
Yes.
So I've been to Canada once. I in fact did a tour with Salim Suleiman where we did Calgary, we did Edmonton, we did Toronto, of course, we did Vancouver. So I've kind of traveled, but I also have a lot of relatives there and family friends. But next time whenever things are better, I would love to come down and actually spend more time in Canada. I haven't. But yes, for everybody who's tuned in and watching me, I would just leave you guys with a big thank you. And honestly, it means, the most important thing for an artist is for their voice to be heard and their music to be heard. And for all the love that you guys keep giving me, there's so much more in the pipeline. I can't wait to share. So yeah, thank you. Just a lot of gratitude and a big thank you.
Thank you so much, Sukriti. I really appreciate you taking out your time. I know you're about to catch a flight. Thank you
I'm so
so much
sorry
for
about this
joining.
crazy. I felt really bad because I never do this, but it was just I was at another set and then they weren't letting me touch my phone, and my phone wasn't with me, so I was like, I just knew I have to do this again.
No,
But
that's
thank
totally
you so
understandable.
much.
No, I
Thank
really
you so
appreciate
much.
it. Thank you, Sukriti. This was honestly a privilege. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Please take care. Hopefully see you soon.
Yes, hopefully.
Yeah.